integrity, and excellence? Look no further than Lincoln Industries. They're hiring for first and third shift production roles, as well as multiple engineering and sales positions. Whether you're an engineer ready to design groundbreaking solutions or a sales professional eager to connect with clients, they've got a place for you. Come join their family. Visit www.lincolnindustries.com for more information.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through August 11th, enjoy USDA Choice Whole Ribeye Loin for $10.99 per pound, all-natural thick-cut Iowa chops for $1.99 per pound, hand-cut extra meaty loin back ribs for $3.99 per pound, and Dungeness crab clusters for $19.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Kim with Midwest Bank. We know there is more to your business than numbers and spreadsheets. For us at Midwest Bank, the people who make up a business matter most. We believe in getting to know you and your business and providing customized banking solutions that help protect your business and help it grow. Schedule a free consultation with us today. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
What's your radon level at home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. 467-1111 for radon testing and mitigation.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Grain. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, August 5th already. Good Lord. The year flies by.
If you can believe it.
It's gone by so fast. Feels like it was just the beginning of the year. Greatest night of my life. Oh, well, we move on.
It's already turning to the 8th month of the year. We are 26 days away from Nebraska football kicking off, Raffi.
Ooh, which player would that be? There's one that comes to my mind right away. 26 from Grand Island, Nebraska. Played for the San Francisco 49ers. He wore number 44 with the Niners.
Okay.
Number 26, Tom Rathman.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's
there you
probably,
go, Raffi.
Is there any other 26s? Ooh.
Not that stick out, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd say he's got number 26 locked down.
It's not like some of the other numbers. We got a good show lined up today.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff to talk about. I feel I'm getting used to these computers that are mounted.
I know I can't see your pretty eyes.
I know.
I keep on looking over there. I'm like, I just want to see Nick's eyes.
I might swap microphones here in the next segment. But AD out today, back tomorrow. AG out today, out tomorrow, back Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So
I want to see you now that you're a little swim. I just want to see that new body that you have.
We do not need to worry about that.
Everyone, if you could see Nick on the stream, maybe you can. I don't know what the camera's looking at right now.
Just the face right now.
Oh man, they need the full body. Just stand up. Show them the new swim.
I'm not. It's not that dramatic.
Yeah, it is. You walked in today. I was like, holy cow.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Dang. Yes. The swim body transformation is in full effect.
Whoa.
What is it? I mean, what are you doing?
I just cut out sugar.
You just cut out sugar?
I
only eat good sense.
Yeah, there you go. Well, so in all honesty, last week, I said it on Friday, I didn't have a single gram of added sugar all week long. And then over the weekend, I saw AD's story about a cheat meal.
Oh.
And I thought, okay, you know what? I can give myself one cheat meal. So I had that where I was at on Saturday night for the Terrence Bud Crawford fight, which was way too late. I want to get into that. Oh my goodness!
Yes, we got to talk about that. Maybe next segment. Let's talk about
next segment.
Yes, definitely that.
But they had fried chicken. They had brought fried chicken in, and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to give myself 2 pieces of fried chicken. A lot of portion control going on as well.
Yeah, see, you're a lot different than AD. AD, when he says cheat meal, he means cheat. It's like cheat day. I mean, I've seen him go Mary Ellen's,
which I can't blame him.
I've seen him go to another place. I've seen him go to 3 places in one day. When he has a cheat day, he goes all in.
I can't blame him for that either. But no, it was a couple pieces of fried chicken, a couple pieces of this pineapple cake that was really, really good and stuff. I appreciate Crowbay. He says can't see him. He's hiding behind a pencil because I'm so small.
So
I'm not that small. I don't want to be that small.
Your little swim.
Slowly but surely, got to get back at it. It will be interesting. The true.
Well, you got to get ready for the honeymoon, don't you?
No, the true test here, Raff, will be. I have a wedding in December that I'm in.
You're getting married. Oh, you're in it. Okay, I thought there was an announcement being made here this morning.
I'm part of a wedding in December for one of my best friends, and I got fitted for a suit back in June, June was I was big. And anyway, so that'll be the true test is when I go get refitted after they order it, after they brought it in.
The difference.
If they got to change some things.
Have you guys did the bachelor party yet?
Yes, that was
the Arizona one. Okay,
in April.
Man, yeah, the refit's gonna be nuts.
Let's hope,
sir. Your waist has went down 6 sizes.
I hope so. That's the goal. That's the goal. Just feeling better. So even my parents, who are, I mean, will be brutally honest with me. They feel like my stomach's gotten smaller, so I appreciate it. So we'll see what happens.
Little swim.
Yeah, something about when you get told, it gives you more motivation to keep on going.
Well, I even noticed Jake just called you swim. There was no big swim this morning.
Swim?
It was just swim.
How about that?
Hey, Swim.
Thank you. Yep.
So
even David, our good friend, said a couple of weeks ago that it looked like I was losing weight.
Oh, Wonder Moms was number 26. I did not know that. Thank you, David from Renew. Oh, yeah, Clinton Childs. I should have known that. I got to be better with that.
Yeah. Well, I do. I mean, I do as well. So, no, but Raff, we got good stuff today. We got to recap Nebraska football's practice. There were a couple of storylines out of it. I want to get your thoughts on the quarterback speaking last week. Glenn Thomas spoke on Friday as well, so we weren't able to break that down on this show. Definitely want to get your thoughts on that over the course of the next couple of hours and segments. A lot of NFL football talk as well, as preseason is about to be in full effect. And I was just looking at the calendar yesterday, at the college football calendar, and week 1, I don't know if it could start any better. We enjoy the North Carolina, South Carolina games that's been like kind of on the kickoff for college football the last couple of years. This year, though, it's an FCS powerhouse against probably the most, I don't know how I want to say this, polarizing story in all of college football the last couple of years.
I'll go with that.
In Colorado.
Yep.
So you have North Dakota State and Colorado to start off on a Thursday. Maybe today's the day that we release our high school football broadcast schedule too.
Do you know anybody that would know if you were going to do that?
I do. I do. And I will say,
are you going to release some of it here on this show, or are you waiting until?
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing.
Breaking news.
There is one game that we are doing, one of the longest tenured rivalries in all of high school football. We are doing for the first time.
It's not Southeast
for the first time
they haven't been
ever.
around.
Feel free to send in your guesses. One of the longest standing rivalries in Lincoln high school football.
Oh, Lincoln High.
Nope.
No?
Nope. How about this? They are not Class A schools.
Oh.
People have asked us to come out.
Wow.
People have tweeted at the ticket.
This is the tease.
People have tweeted at the ticket saying, please come out. It's a week 1 game.
Ooh.
You don't have to wait. It's August 30th.
Oh. Where's it played at? Oh, that probably giveaway.
It is played at a neutral site.
Oh.
For these two teams, at least.
Okay. Well,
we'll see.
All right. So we got to wait for the unveiling of that.
Probably the coolest rivalry trophy that you can get in high school football.
All right. And then also today at noon, Cigars Lounge. Stogies. Stogies with the roadies. I'm going 12 to 3:30. Stop on by. All right. We'll throw it a break. This is The Drive, 93.7, The Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top Stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Hay season is a race against time. Win that race with an all-new 1 Series round baler from Landmark Implement. The all-new John Deere 1 Series round baler is a revolutionary leap in baler technology that captures near real-time moisture and weight data that can be analyzed through Operations Center to improve your bale quality and farm efficiency. Are you ready to upgrade your hay equipment? Contact your local Landmark location for full details on the new 1 Series round baler and experience the Landmark difference.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy, hot, and humid with the high around 101. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 69. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and cooler. An afternoon high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Becker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Do you have gently used books just waiting to be given new life in the hands of new readers? Linked to Literacy can help. We're gathering books for our second annual Wordstock event at Antelope Park on August 24th. It's a community-wide book swap where people can shop for free books and enjoy fun activities. From now until August 19th, you can drop off your book donations at several locations throughout Lincoln. So gather up books for both kids and adults and find a collection site near you at linktoliteracy.org. Then plan to join the fun on August 24th.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Right, Matt Rule wants to be there. He wants to develop them. He wants to have coaches that have their hands on, are molding them and shaping them. And to your point, giving them the drills, giving them the tools to succeed. But I think Matt Rule is saying at the end of the day, the coaches can't want it more than the players.
Yeah.
The coaches
Because they
can't
can't
hold
get out
their
there and do
hand on
nothing.
the field.
Yeah, they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday.
Raffi, I can't believe I almost forgot.
I know, but you didn't. That's
I
a sign
almost
of a
forgot,
professional.
and I did not. You got to make sure that we got to tell you about Niederhaus Refuse in Lincoln. Niederhaus, a family-owned and operated company since 1921. They take care of residential. They take care of commercial. They do recycling. They do roll-off. All of those services in addition to just everyday needs. Give Niederhaus Refuse a call today, 402-475-8361 to sign up for your service today. Niederhaus Refuse, in business for over 100 years, located on 20th and Cornhusker here in Lincoln. Once again, residential, commercial, industrial, garbage, recycling, roll-off, everything that you could need. Niederhaus Refuse is the place to call, 402-475-8361. You can also visit them online to learn more nbrefuselincoln.com.
Boom. Got it. So, Nick, Saturday night, Terrence Bud Crawford.
40-0 going into it.
That was the longest wait for a fight in the history of the world.
I'm guessing that you did not purchase the pay-per-view. So where did you watch it?
I went over to a former Nebraska quarterback's house. He wore number 9.
Okay. Well, there you go. So Bud, obviously the co-main event. I forgot what it was called for a moment. Got over, I think, at like 10:45.
It was nuts.
It got done at a decent time, and I thought, okay, cool, we're gonna get to Bud Crawford at a decent time. And then they went to those 3 broadcasters up on like the terrace.
Andre Ward, and I forgot who the other one was.
They talked for about 10 minutes, which is fine. They were getting
getting
Bud ready. They're fine.
Yeah.
And then they're like, let's go down down closer to the ring for an Eminem concert. And I was like, oh, okay. So like he's gonna walk out to Eminem. This is gonna be good.
That's what I thought.
And 1 song played, 2 songs played, 3 songs played, and I think a 4th.
Yeah, the 4th was Lose Yourself. And I thought that's when Bud was going to walk in, but nope.
And then lo and behold, there comes Bud's opponent, and then obviously Mr. Crawford.
That night got weird because I'd worked all day out at the Lancaster County Super Fair.
That's right.
So my thought process was this. I thought the fight was going to start at like 10:30.
Yeah.
Between 10 and 10:30. So I was like, okay, well, I'll be coming back from work and the fight should be starting right when, right in, or maybe already started.
Yeah.
And I get there and I'm like, where are we sitting at? And they're like, oh, this fight got over. It should be starting here, after this next fight. I'm like, okay.
They even said on TV, they're like within the half hour.
Yeah. And then next thing I know, this fight's getting over at like 1 a.m.
Yes.
And I still have to do paperwork and stuff for the next. Oh my goodness.
Well,
I went to bed at 2 and might've got up at 5:45 to golf the next morning.
Well, it was because the main event, Bud Crawford, did not start until 11:54 Central Time. 11:54, over an hour since the co-main event ended. It was a very, very long wait.
And there was a lot of money spent on the production.
A lot of money spent on the production, a lot of angry customers too.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't want to wait. They were tired. There was so much social media reaction to the hour-long wait. Yep. And I get it. Like, you want to build the suspense, you want to build, but that's also what like the undercard's for. The co-main event was a really good fight. Exactly. The co-main event was an upset.
Yeah.
It was a dramatic upset.
Pitbull got beat.
Yeah, Pitbull got beat and by his opponent, and then obviously Bud Crawford takes care of business. It was the first time in 8 years that Bud went to a decision.
Yeah.
That is mind-boggling.
Yeah, and people got to realize now too, he's going up in weight classes. So I mean, you could tell a difference in body type between the two guys, but it just shows just the type of boxer that Bud is. I felt like Bud got the win, but I also felt like the dominance just facing those bigger boxers, and he's wanting to still face Canelo, and Canelo goes up another like 10 more pounds than that. So
Terrence beats Israel Madrimov.
Just call him the Dream.
Yes, Madrimov. So Terrence is now 41-0 in his career. Madrimov was 10-0 going into it with 7 knockouts, I believe, and so now he falls to 10-1.
He'd fought over 350 career amateur belts.
Is that right?
350 amateur belts. I was like, good Lord, he had like over 300 victories, they said. I was like, that's a lot of boxing.
So, yeah, I mean, talking about like the ability to jump and maneuver through weight classes is really spectacular, because not only he was at 154 for this. And like you said, Raff, that visually you could see there was a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Got his body to where it needed to be, but it also almost looked like he was going to get to Madrimov eventually, right? Like with Terrence's fight style, it's much more of a, all right, you might land a couple early, but we're really going to like feel you out. We're going to get to this. And then like that 7, 8, 9 round area territory is where he shines. And you saw it. It was I don't want to call it a typical Bud Crawford fight, but you saw him start to break down Madrimov because even early in the fight, they had Madrimov ahead in the decision. And
well, unless you're Andre Ward. I think it was Andre Ward.
Yes, on the call.
Winning every.
But no, I mean, so there was okay, maybe a better way to put it would be there was speculation on who was going to be the winner.
Well, like I always say in professional boxing, you do not want to send it to the scorecards. I mean, that is the most, because there was the previous fight where it was a split decision, and it was like, I don't think that was a split decision. I think that should have been but it gets a little crazy when they send it to the,
so
scorecards.
Pitbull Cruz, Isaac Pitbull Cruz lost to Jose Valenzuela. And so that was the big upset, was Valenzuela beat Pitbull Cruz. And so by the split decision in the after 12 rounds. So yeah, I mean, you're right, but there was a chance, but no, Bud Crawford was a really good one. So
it's good to see boxing kind of on a little bit of an uprise too, where there's some boxers out there. Like I heard that Vasily Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson got into it at the fight that night. So you got to believe that's a fight that's coming down the road. I mean, I like boxing. I like UFC. I like watching them both, especially when you have the premier fighters. I mean, I have no problems, watching either sport.
So, I mean, there's a big one coming up in a couple of weeks, August 17th. This is UFC. Adesanya fights again. You remember him? I believe I don't want to get this incorrect. He fought
UFC. Help us.
He fought on a McGregor night. I think so. It wasn't against McGregor, but he fought on a McGregor night. So, you have Sean O'Malley later in September going. There's Holloway is going in October. So I mean, there's some good cards coming up in the next couple of weeks and months. But yeah, certainly it was cool to see, and it's always awesome to see the graphic of Terrence Crawford 40-0 what it was at the time, and Omaha, Nebraska, right? And he leans into it too, where it says Omaha on the back of his belt. Like, things like that are really, really cool when you're from the state of Nebraska.
You've got to think that there's got to be some talk that trying to get him to fight one match at Memorial Stadium.
You would think.
I mean, that just seems like that's just easy.
Can you imagine if it was Canelo?
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, it'd go 100,000.
Yeah.
It'd go 100,000.
Absolutely. And it would be great for the city of Lincoln.
Oh,
or if they, I don't know if they wouldn't be able to do it at like CHI because it wouldn't hold enough people. But
if you get a Memorial Stadium, you'd have to find it.
This one was outside too. So I mean, there's I mean, they'll do it outside.
Yeah, in California, a little bit cooler, just being next to the ocean. But man, if they could find a way somehow, some way to get a fight at Memorial Stadium. I mean, you look at when he fought at PBA. I mean, boom.
Yeah,
I think that would be. That's got to be on his like bucket list, I would think. Fight at Memorial Stadium.
I'll be honest. So, hold on one second. Okay, so I mean, 36 years old, right? Is Bud Crawford?
37, I think,
or 37? Excuse me. Canelo's 34.
Yeah.
And so I mean, these are two of the more experienced guys. Got to get it going, right?
Yeah.
Like that's all it is. That's Bud's got Earl Spence done. Like they've moved on from that. This is the only one that's left.
Yep, and it all come down to promoters and the money cut and stuff like that. That'll probably be the one thing that why you'd probably never see Canelo in Nebraska, just for the fact that just the promoters they're going. Canelo will want the bigger cut, so they'll want to choose where the match is at. But yeah, it's interesting. And then also shout out to WWE. Roman Reigns returns, the head of the table. So I mean, right now there's
a lot of good momentum in those sports.
Yeah. And I believe there's a close tie between the UFC and WWE now. I think they're both kind of owned by the same company, but wild. So money to be made.
Money to be made.
All right. Well, we'll throw it to break. We come back. We will do some history. A lot of history today. So it'll be interesting. All right. We'll talk to you in a second.
Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through August 11th, enjoy USDA Choice Whole Ribeye Loin for $10.99 per pound. All natural thick-cut Iowa chops for $1.99 per pound. Hand-cut extra meaty loin back ribs for $3.99 per pound. And Dungeness crab clusters for $19.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Have an anniversary coming up? I've got you covered. Celebrate your love with the timeless elegance of jewelry. This anniversary, give the gift of sapphires, emeralds, rubies, or gold. Find the perfect piece that reflects the beauty and depth of your commitment. Whether it's your first anniversary or your 50th, surprise your loved one with a gem as beautiful and rare as she is. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with Roof Credit.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Do you have gently used books just waiting to be given new life in the hands of new readers? Linked to Literacy Can Help, we're gathering books for our second annual Wordstock event at Antelope Park on August 24th. It's a community-wide book swap where people can shop for free books and enjoy fun activities. From now until August 19th, you can drop off your book donations at several locations throughout Lincoln. So gather up books for both kids and adults and find a collection site near you at linktoliteracy.org. Then plan to join the fun on August 24th.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Old School with DP and J.
Can Nebraska have a player-led locker room in year 2 under Matt Rule?
I think it could be in year 2. I always say this: we had great captains every year I was here, but I always say some of our best leaders weren't necessarily our captains. So I think when you have that, that's a player-led team. So it doesn't matter how old the quarterback is.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. Going to be a warm one outside, but I think it breaks tomorrow. So I think it's like 99 today and then like 80 tomorrow. So transition. So today.
Are we getting to that point where people are ready for like the fall temperatures? They're like, all right, we're over this heat.
I'm ready for football. So if that brings fall temperatures, so be it. Let's get to football season, the greatest time of the year.
I've noticed as I've gotten a little bit older, and mainly just these last 2 years.
23 now.
Yeah, 22 and 23.
Older.
I'm much more invested in like NFL football.
Yeah.
Like yes, there's the college football game for sure. But like my buddies and I, we got together last night and we have plans in place for every single Sunday. Like, all right, this is what we're going to do.
Nice.
This is the type of food we're making. This is the type of drinks we're drinking. Here we go.
There we go.
This is what we're doing.
JTP.
But that might not go well with the weight loss, challenge.
Good for the JTP, not good for
Nikki.
the girlfriend.
Not that too. So
want to hang out this weekend? No.
I mean, you can come. She can come over. I don't care. But I mean, just know what we're doing. All right. Anyway, what we got in history today?
All right, history. On this day in 1936, American athlete Jesse Owens wins the 200 meters in world record time of 20.7 seconds. His third gold medal of the Berlin Olympics. So I don't even know. Probably need Rico for this, but what's the record these days? Like 19 something?
In what?
In the 200 meter?
I was gonna say because I watched the 100 meter and I could tell you, 200 meter world record. Usain Bolt 19.19.
So about a second.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
and then.
In 2009, because he has the 100 meter as well at like 9.58.
Yeah, that's
is
fast.
what he is.
That is fast.
So, did you see while we have a moment? Did you see the photo finish yesterday?
Yes, Mr.
My
Lyles,
goodness.
Noah Lyles.
Well, Noah Lyles.
I got this, USA. I got this.
But there were multiple guys.
Yeah.
There was like the top 5.
Well, did you see the statistic from the 88 or was it? Yeah, the 88 Olympics to now. That Carl Lewis's 9.915 that won the 88 Olympics would have been in last place out of all the racers.
Oh my gosh.
That is some serious speed.
I just what's crazy. I mean, there was a photo that was taken at the finish line where it was lanes 1, 2, 3, and I believe Noah Lyles in 4.
Yeah.
Noah Lyles obviously was fourth. Then then it was by the lean. It was by the lean. The in second, in the second lane was what came in second. Number one lane came in third. In the third lane, he was at the shoulder of the second place finisher, and he didn't medal.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I'm gonna retweet this because it has a quote, or it's like a graphic, and it's on Noah Lyles' face. It says fastest man in the world. And then on the guy that's in the next lane to him that barely finished fourth, it goes, didn't even medal.
Yeah.
And just like that's where it's fascinating because you cannot just have the narratives out there.
It's crazy. It's wild.
Man, it was such a good 100.
Yes.
5,000th of a second.
Yep.
That was the finish.
Well, when you listen to the call, they think the other guy won.
Yes. They thought,
yes. Was it Tayshawn or something Sean? I can't remember what the.
Hold on 1 second. It was
Jay.
No, it was not 100 meter. It's like I don't want to. Kashane Thompson. Kashane Thompson.
Yeah, they thought he won.
They're like,
yes. Hey, Kashane Thompson. And then all of a sudden they comes a picture, and then you see him Lyles take off his go boom.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. USA.
It was great. What else?
The Olympics. All right. So this is a funny one. This is from 1967. This features the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
So the very first exhibition after the AFL-NFL merger happens between the Denver Broncos and your Detroit Lions.
Oh, they lost.
Well, so Alex Karras, he was a defensive lineman for the Lions back in the 60s. You might know him from Webster. He was the dad on the TV show Webster with Emmanuel Lewis.
Nope, not a chance.
Well, he was the dad, Alex Karras. He said before the game, if the Broncos beat the Lions in that preseason game, he would walk all the way back home from Denver. And the Broncos won 13-7 at the University of Denver field, and Alex did not walk back. So for the rest of his life, pretty much people just kept going. So when are you going to start walking back from Denver? But Alex Karras, Webster fame.
So, okay, time out. I looked up Webster.
Yep. Emmanuel Lewis.
It looks familiar, but Raff, it was in 1983.
Well, yeah, it was in the 80s.
18 years before I was even.
So you never watched Webster?
Never seen Webster.
Oh, you missed out.
I missed out on a lot of shows.
Webster. Let's turn back the clock to 1983. If you turn back the clock to 1983, Webster, Michael Jackson. Probably Michael Jackson, then Webster.
Okay.
They were popular.
1983 storylines. What significant happened?
Emmanuel Lewis. 1983, John Elway was drafted by the Colts and then traded to the Broncos. That was a good. 1983 was a good year. If I could turn back time and live one more year, I think I'd go back to 83.
Nice.
Yeah.
It seems like there was some space stuff. The second space shuttle made their successful maiden voyage.
Oh, yeah.
Which included the first U.S. spacewalk in 9 years. That was on April 4th of 1983. All right. Anyway, back to sports history.
Yeah, back to sports history. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go. Like I said, there's a lot of history today. 1984, American super hurdler Edwin Moses wins the 400-meter hurdles gold medal.
Mm-hmm.
But what's crazy about this, not only was it in Los Angeles Olympics, it was his 105th consecutive victory.
That'll do it. That'll work.
That's just wild.
105 races straight.
105 races straight.
I'm looking up and down here just trying to find it out. How about this one? The Kansas City Chiefs in 1996 rout the Dallas Cowboys 32-6 in an NFL preseason exhibition game in Monterrey, Mexico.
First one, I believe, in Mexico.
Was it?
Yep. And then,
well, and that's kind of where it all started because there's such an international craze with NFL and trying to expand the game.
Yep.
There's such an NFL craze.
And then I got a birthday today. This is kind of like Husker history, but it's kind of like sad Husker history. Born in 1981, American baseball player Carl Crawford. If Carl Crawford does not sign to play baseball, and he ends up following through on his commitment to Nebraska to play quarterback for Nebraska, there would have been no questions of whether Frank Solich would still be coach.
Yeah.
Carl Crawford would have continued the legacy. There would be 2 more national championships up in the trophy case in Lincoln. He was that good of a high school quarterback.
Dang, a lot of history did happen on this day.
Yeah, it was a wild day.
I'm reading through some of the baseball ones that we missed. I mean, how about this? 1999, St. Louis slugger Mark McGwire becomes the only the 16th Major League Baseball player to reach the 500 home run milestone. In 2005, I know we got a lot of Cardinals fans. St. Louis Cardinals first baseman Albert Pujols becomes the first player to connect for 30 home runs in each of his first 5 major league seasons. You have Warren Moon becoming the first black quarterback to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 2007, Atlanta left-handed pitcher Tom Glavine becomes just the 23rd pitcher in history to reach a 300-win milestone. You have Usain Bolt winning the 100-meter race in the 2012 London Olympics by running a 9.63. And then 2013, Alex Rodriguez is banned for 211 games as a result of the Biogenesis lab scandal.
Have you seen him today? He's ripped.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
There's only 2 roads you can go on after your playing days are over. I'm tired. I don't want to do any more of this. Or I'm going to get in the weight room and shed all the pounds. We see that with football guys too. We see that in football guys, where they lose, like especially offensive linemen will lose a lot of weight that they don't have to have anymore. Speaking of football, because somebody on the text line, Scooter from Roca, said Huskers went undefeated in football as well. I rewatched the Untold Kings or Swamp Kings yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yep, that's a good
Highly
one.
recommend
That's
the
good.
Swamp Kings. I know there was a lot that didn't get talked about and probably should have been, but even the stuff that they did talk about, just thinking about Spikes and Tim Tebow and Percy Harvin and everything that Urban Meyer talked about and his philosophy on whether or not he wanted to, he was a fan of kicking guys off the team or staying with them. And obviously in 2007, they had all those arrests and stuff and things just kind of went away. And so it was really, really cool. It's just on Netflix. So that's all you got.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah. He was also Mongo from Blazing Saddles, Alex Karras. I mean, Webster, Nick, you got to catch an episode.
There's a lot of things I got to catch episodes of.
Yeah. If you make a list,
they're tough to
just
find.
think if
now.
you had a list.
They're tough to find.
Probably like a full notebook.
I used to hang out and watch Gilligan's Island on Sundays. It's just one of those like Samsung TV channels that they just gave you for free. Gilligan, it's either Gilligan's Island or Ice Road Truckers is always on, and I chose Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah,
we're lucky AD's not here right now.
I enjoyed Gilligan's
because
Island.
You know, if AD was here right now, he'd be like, "That Marianne, she was fine."
We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that anymore.
Childhood crushes, we've eliminated that from the show.
Never again.
Oh, come on. That's my favorite part.
Never
All right,
again.
everyone.
Yikes.
We're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll talk some Husker football.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy, hot, and humid with the high around 101. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 69. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and cooler. In the afternoon, high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Klecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas. HealthLink is elevating the human experience with holistic health, weight loss, nutrition, fitness, and wellness solutions. They offer one-on-one health coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. HealthLink provides nutritious foods such as high-protein entrees, meal replacement snacks, and supplements. But that's not all. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get a 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Find your missing link with HealthLink today on the southeast corner of 70th and Pioneers, or by phone at 402-858-9356.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Can you guys just keep a straight face?
Yes. I'm like,
yes.
yeah, but we'll try. Okay.
We're just three players talking. Come on, let's try this.
This is how the sugar hill. You're driving to Wichita, writing this down.
You're not helping anything.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Facing the court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we believe in treating every person with respect, compassion, and understanding. When legal troubles are keeping you up, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. To learn more, call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Do you have gently used books just waiting to be given new life in the hands of new readers? Linked to Literacy Can Help, we're gathering books for our second annual Wordstock event at Antelope Park on August 24th. It's a community-wide book swap where people can shop for free books and enjoy fun activities. From now until August 19th, you can drop off your book donations at several locations throughout Lincoln. So gather up books for both kids and adults and find a collection site near you at linktoliteracy.org. Then plan to join the fun on August 24th.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
This is area race announcer James Rowland. Join me and Bree Fansteel every Sunday night from 7 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket for the Finish Line, where we cover all things motorsports from local racing to racing around the world. Every Sunday night from 7 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East sports coach Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. We are back. The Drive, Monday. And now it's time for the Rayola Minute. No.
I mean, in a way, right? In a way.
The Rayola Minute.
I mean,
ooh, that'd be a good little catchy thing for a newspaper.
There was a lot of excitement on Saturday night, obviously, with Dylan Raiola's performance. Feels like he may, you can see the separation in some instances. There was a little bit of, I think, maybe disappointment from some of the backups that were there, but ultimately, Dylan Raiola, who is a lot of people, they're wanting to go see him, and they wanted to go see him on Saturday night. They got a pretty good show.
Can I ask the biggest question in Nebraska though right now?
Sure.
Is he wearing 15? And if so, what's Malachi? What's going on?
They have not figured that out yet. He specifically said that they have not figured that out yet.
Because the rules are you cannot have the same number on the same side of the field at the same time.
They have not figured it out, but they will by the time August 31st rolls around.
Because what I was this is what I was thinking was like they give the single digit numbers, but I don't know. I feel like just the link to Patrick Mahomes and the 15, and he wears 15 for Tim Tebow. Actually,
he does. So everybody thinks Patrick Mahomes.
Nope, but it's for Tim Tebow,
not Patrick Mahomes.
But so I was just wondering about that. So then I was thinking, well, maybe Malachi with his workouts and everything and his practice, maybe he'll get a single digit number and then it'll alleviate. But I'm kind of holding back to get my Raiola jersey because I don't want to go get my 15 Raiola jersey and then he goes back to number 1.
Could happen.
What happens here?
Raff, it sounds like that's the biggest concern of the day.
Yeah, it is. It's huge. I've been thinking about this.
It's probably not going to be alleviated by today, though, either.
Maybe.
But no, they have not figured that out yet. They'll figure that out by the time 8/31 rolls around, August 31st, obviously. But we heard from Glenn Thomas on Friday. We heard from a couple of the coordinators as well on Friday. Heard from the 3 quarterbacks. I'll say this. I was talking about it with Austin on Friday as well. Daniel Kalen, the way he handles himself at the podium really surprised me, was really a positive thing, I thought, on Friday. Obviously, not probably the favorite to start on Saturdays coming up in the fall. Probably has some developing to do, but we forget that Daniel Kalen was a highly rated recruit. Yeah. And I say this understanding how quick and quick to judge Nebraska fans and just frankly college football fans can be. Didn't have the greatest night on Saturday. It's one practice when it's all said and done, right? They got these 30 practices, that these 30 practices or 30 days that they can evaluate, especially and on a deeper level to see who's ready to play on August 31st. We'll see. I think it's probably going to be Dylan Raiola. I would imagine that Daniel Kalen will play the 4 games or stay within that 4-game threshold and preserve the red shirt, because if Dylan Raiola does have a productive and prolonged career, well, then there's going to be opportunities for him to either move on, whether that's somewhere bigger or to to NFL opportunities. And that leaves the door open for a guy like Daniel Kalen if he keeps his head down and works.
Exactly. Yep. I think that would be the best scenario for Nebraska football this year, to only make it that he can only participate in the 4 games. Plus, you also have the bowl game would be a 5th. But I think just for the lineup or the way Nebraska football set, if they can get through this season with Raiola and Harburg as the 2 primary quarterbacks, and then have, you have Kalen, who's there. Get him 4 games, get him some experience. Hopefully, what we're hoping for is that, maybe a couple of these early games that we play can be put out of reach, to where you can get some more experience. Because I always hearken back to that in the good old days of Nebraska football too. Is there were a lot of blowouts. However, they were very instrumental in getting these younger players to play. I mean, this is where you first saw like the Steve Taylors of yesteryear coming in at the end of games, and getting a chance to play and getting to see these players, giving them experience playing in front of 80,000 people, getting a chance just to see Division I football. I think that'll be huge for Kalen, just getting him in there, late in games, just to get him some work.
This was something that Glenn Thomas said. It's going to take kind of I want to play 2 clips back to back. They're separate ones, so there's going to be a little pause in the action. But it's all about evaluating the quarterbacks. What's the timeline look like? Because everybody freaks out about, all right, it's time to name a starting quarterback. How is he kind of how does he maneuver through that whole process? And then also the quarterback evaluation metrics. Here's everything Glenn Thomas had to say on Friday.
Say every day is a measurement. I wouldn't necessarily give you a timeline, but every day we're definitely measuring, trying to get those quantitative measures, whether it be completion percentage, mental errors, low, so forth, at every position. So, we're in the early processes of that as far as final decisions, but every day is definitely a measurement, and we're trying to, touch all those details as we go.
And that's before we play this next one. I think that can be said for the entire team, and we'll get to that here in just a second. But here is. Here's Glenn Thomas, the quarterback's coach, on those metrics.
I think those are the big ones with the quarterback specifically. We're talking about ball security. That's a huge component as far as what we're trying to get done. We're talking about execution, right? Physicality. Those are all things that we're talking about. But, you're talking about with the quarterback specifically, the execution, right? That's the guy that's hopefully going to be out on the field. It's going to give us a chance to execute and make plays with the component of ball security.
So to that point, just looking at the last couple of years of Nebraska passing completion percentage, right? You had we can just go back. Let's go back to 2018 to start. 2019 rather, maybe. Yeah, 2019. Adrian Martinez, 59.4% completion. 2020, obviously the shortened COVID season, and it was not available. Hold on one second. 2021, Adrian Martinez, 61.8% completion percentage. 2022, Casey Thompson with 63.1. And then last year, Nebraska kind of took a nosedive. Whichever one you want to look at, Heinrich Harburg led the way in passes attempted, and he had a 49% completion percentage. Chubba Purdy, 31 of 57 last season, 54.4 completion percentage. Jeff Sims, 28 of 47 for 59.6% completion percentage. You look up and down those. I mean, Raff, Nebraska last year only attempted 261 passes between 3 quarterbacks. Yeah. I think at this time last season, if you would have told Husker fans or myself or you, Raff, hey, guess what? Jeff Sims, who we knew kind of all along was going to be the starting quarterback to at least start the season.
Yep.
Hey, he's only going to attempt 47 passes.
Yep.
You would instantly think, oh, it was injury.
Yep.
Yeah, that probably played a little bit of a part, but it was bad decision.
Some balls to the other team.
It was bad decision making, right? 1 touchdown for Jeff Sims, 6 INTs.
Yep. That's the
Heinrich Harburg, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Chubba Purdy, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Your most effective passer was somebody that had a 1-to-1 touchdown interception ratio.
Yep. And they also too, you got to look at there is. You look at the quarterbacks, and they are the ones that are throwing the ball, but you also got to look at the youth of the receivers and the injuries to the receivers last year. That you had a young stable receivers last year, and then you had like Billy Kemp that he was injured. So there was other things that hampered the passing game, but you've got to move on from that. I mean, I think it's just a completely different test.
You do.
Compared to what we're looking at this year. I think this year, if you're coming in, I think if you're Glenn Thomas, you've got to think between 60 and 65% completion percentage is what I think you set your goal as. Anything above 65% is, extraordinary, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to help. I think having a more experienced receiving core and having those freshmen that are now sophomores that have been around the block. And then I think Banks and Nair, I think they're going to be huge additions to the Nebraska receiving core.
Well, let's go a little deeper on the wide receiver room, because Glenn Thomas talked about that in a moment. Just to put last year into context, statistically, Raff, to your point, Billy Kemp was certainly banged up. He played 9 of Nebraska's 12 games, still led Nebraska in receptions, had 35 catches last year for 310 yards. That was the leader on the Huskers offense. Thomas Fidone was second with 25. You look up and down, and some of the guys that maybe you expect more production from this season. Jalen Lloyd had 6 catches all of last season. 3 of those were touchdowns. 6 catches, 3 of those were touchdowns. Malachi Coleman, 8 catches last year, had a touchdown. Nate Borkacher, who I kind of hope is a little bit more of a factor in the offense this season, along with Thomas Fidone, 5 catches last year. Jaden Doss has moved now to defensive back. Isaiah Garcia Castaneda could make some noise in the special teams game. Janiran Bonner had just 1 catch. So, I mean, as a team last year, talking about completion percentage, and yes, the wide receiver does play a factor into it. And I want to get Glenn Thomas's confidence level in those guys in just a second. But as a team last year, Nebraska's quarterbacks, 136 for 261. They had just 1,631 passing yards, good for a 52.1 team completion percentage. So just not necessarily where you want to be. All right. So once again, Glenn Thomas talked yesterday, or on Friday rather, about the confidence in that wide receiver room. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, I think probably more important than I'm confident. I think the quarterbacks are confident. I think there's a nice group of, particularly even with depth at all positions. So I think that's what I'm excited about more than anything is our quarterbacks are confident in the guys that they have out there, whether it be a one-on-one matchup or maybe the number 2 receiver here. I don't think there's any hesitation to, hey, let's go let that guy make a play.
So there you have it. Obviously, expecting a decent showing from a guy like Jamal Banks. You hope for a good season from Isaiah Nayor, more of a Wyoming-esque type of season rather than Texas-esque type of year for Isaiah Nayor. You still have guys like Isaiah Garcia Castaneda. Marcus Washington is still in that room, if you can believe it. And then in addition to the younger, flashier guys that people certainly know and love, and Malachi Coleman, Jalen Lloyd, even Ja'Cory Barney Jr., at this point is fun. He had a really nice spring game. So there's a lot of bodies in there. You just need a couple of guys to really hold on to the reins.
And I think the big thing too, coming into this year, is I think you're going to have more chemistry between the quarterbacks and receivers. Kind of thinking back to it last year, it was like you had true freshmen coming in, you had transfers coming in, you had a transfer quarterback coming in. I'm guessing that there probably wasn't a lot of throwing going on I'm sure they had some passing camps, but it just feels like this year there's more. You have that year of experience, of course, but you've got the Lloyds, you've got the Colemans. They're in their second year. I would assume that there's probably been a lot more throwing, a lot more chemistry built this year than last year. Not so much just that they weren't trying for that chemistry last year, but being young, making that tradition, not only learning the college football game, but also getting to know your quarterback and stuff like that. And I think that's one of the things that I think Raiola's really took, is saying, hey, we need to build this chemistry. We'd heard how they went down to Texas and threw it. And I think there's probably a lot more throwing going on this summer.
I would also imagine just the continuity of the staff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think instead of instituting a brand new staff, and there were a lot of people behind the scenes that we don't even know about, don't know the names, don't talk about, don't even think about on a daily basis, that new faces in the building to some of these athletes. And so there was a lot of change in year one, hopefully some continuity going into year 2. And while there's been coaching changes, DB spots and at other various positions, maybe with some of the other staffers, while there's been change, hopefully with it being, continuous at the top with coaches, coordinators, a lot of the position coaches are the same, right? So hopefully that continuity piece plays into the hands of Nebraska.
Yeah. And everything's more like, to what you said, it's more settled. I just think there's going to be more with the more continuity. I think you're going to have more chemistry, and I think you'll see that a lot more this year. I just felt like last year, just everything was all new. I mean, you can't hold it against them. I mean, everything was getting. So I'm sure just the connections, getting a hold of other players, like, hey, do you want to come throw? I'm sure it was just completely different. And I think this year it'll be very, very, very much stronger than what it was last year.
Let's take a break here, Raffi. When we come back, we're getting a couple of questions regarding the special teams game.
See that?
I kind of want to get your thoughts on the special teams as well as the text line. So make sure they chime in. Continue to do so. 402-464-5685 on the Starter Heyman Jewelers text line. We're open for calls as well on the Honda of Lincoln hotline. But Raff, let's send it to break, my man.
All right, we'll throw it a break. This is The Drive, 93.7. The Ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their chocolate chip banana bread muffins for a great summer breakfast, or enjoy a bagel with pesto cream cheese. Don't forget the Joe Card membership. Unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with Roof Credit.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Facing the court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we believe in treating every person with respect, compassion, and understanding. When legal troubles are keeping you up, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. To learn more, call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Serve Nebraska is inviting you to help thank volunteers for their service to our communities. The Step Forward Awards are Nebraska's highest awards for volunteer service, and you can show your appreciation for their hard work by attending the awards luncheon coming up on October 4th in Omaha. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. Made possible by sponsors like Omaha Public Power District. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Starter Heyman Jewelers. Have an anniversary coming up? I've got you covered. Celebrate your love with the timeless elegance of jewelry. This anniversary, give the gift of sapphires, emeralds, rubies, or gold. Find the perfect piece that reflects the beauty and depth of your commitment. Whether it's your first anniversary or your 50th, surprise your loved one with a gem as beautiful and rare as she is. Until next time, this is Jordan at Starter Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Do you have gently used books just waiting to be given new life in the hands of new readers? Linked to Literacy Can Help, we're gathering books for our second annual Wordstock event at Antelope Park on August 24th. It's a community-wide book swap where people can shop for free books and enjoy fun activities. From now until August 19th, you can drop off your book donations at several locations throughout Lincoln. So gather up books for both kids and adults and find a collection site near you at linktoliteracy.org. Then plan to join the fun on August 24th.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Can you guys just keep a straight face?
Yes. I'm like, yes. But we'll try. Okay.
We're just three players talking. Come on, let's try this.
This is how the sugar hill. You're driving to Wichita, writing this down.
You're not helping anything.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you got to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders or get any type of catering that you might need. Florial's. Get there ASAP.
A little bit of news. What's the podcast? I think Travis Kelce does the whole new news thing. Anyway, little news here.
New news.
E60 just tweeted out 30 minutes ago and this is verbatim from the tweet. The 2023 Nebraska volleyball team started the year by rewriting history, but that was only the beginning of their journey. In quotes, No Place Like Nebraska premieres August 25th at 4 p.m. Central Time on ESPN. It'll stream on ESPN Plus following that date. So once again, Nebraska, No Place Like Nebraska trailer. It's out there. They had cameras at the volleyball day in Nebraska last year, and that followed them throughout the entire season as well. So make sure you check that out. Premieres August 25th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Central on ESPN. So just released there. Remember that they were going to do a 30 for 30 on Nebraska football.
Yep.
And it just kind of fell apart.
Yep.
That would have been really good.
Yeah.
Because that would have been on the mid-90s teams.
Yeah, that'd been interesting.
We probably would have known some people that were in there.
Yep, I'm guessing there would have been. But you got to think John Cook is smiling today, though, because he's hello, more free recruiting.
Free recruiting.
And it's going to be a good look on Nebraska, too.
It'll be a great look.
Yeah.
It'll be a great look on Nebraska. That's one thing we have not talked a whole lot about is Nebraska volleyball this season.
Because we're a football school.
Troy Dana said it, not us. Anyway, geez, Raff, listen to you.
Snorting a little bit.
Wow. Promise, Raff does not have a stuffy nose. He's just laughing.
No, I was just laughing.
Just laughing. Anyway. But no, Nebraska volleyball schedule. There's some games on here. So they first go to Louisville to play the neutral site game against the Kentucky Wildcats. That's at the KFC Yum Center on August 27th. By the way, I think Big Ten Media Days for volleyball is actually today. It's today and tomorrow for Big Ten volleyball. But then it's the Emeritus Players Challenge back here in Lincoln at the Bob. Then they go to SMU, an intriguing, just a simple road game out to SMU. Then it's a second tournament at home against teams like Denver, the Citadel, Montana State as well, and then Creighton at home. And then another tournament against Arizona State, Wichita State, Long Beach State. Then it's Stanford, Louisville, UCLA, USC. Back to back to back to back.
Man, that's a lineup right there.
That's I mean, and obviously UCLA and USC are your two, first two conference games. But once again, Allie Batenhorst will make her return. USC obviously, but you host Stanford on Wednesday, September 18th, and then you go back to Louisville, Kentucky, face Danny Busboom Kelly and the Louisville Cardinals, on September 22nd at 11:30 a.m. I would not be surprised to see that game on an ESPN2 type of channel on Sunday, September 22nd, because it's at 11:30 a.m. and it'll probably be a matchup of two top 5 teams.
Man, that's the schedule right there. That's it.
Nebraska picked to win the Big Ten this year too.
There we go.
By the media, by the preseason polls. So there you have it for a little Husker volleyball conversation.
So you think there'll be preseason 1, preseason 2 nationally, probably?
Yes. Yeah, no doubt. No. That's another piece.
Maybe
of
we
it.
are a volleyball school, Troy. I don't know.
Well, and just to give everybody a kind of a look into what I meant by that, he mentioned, he's like, even if we don't want to admit that, he said this with Andy Staples of On3 at the Big Ten Media Days functions over 2 weeks ago now, or over a week and a half ago. He mentioned, he's like, listen, we don't want to admit that we tier sports, but we do. And that's basically just the extent of the Troy Dannon content. I don't want to get too deep into that. So there was change in NCAA scholarships. We knew this a couple of weeks ago, and they changed the amount. They increased, and this is interesting for a place like Nebraska too. They changed the number of scholarships for volleyball too, increased it.
Nice.
And I'd be fascinated to see what a place like Nebraska, how they benefit off that, because they've been doing it at the normal number just fine, right? And a lot of times, like defensive
just think how many
specialists,
people Coach Cooks had to turn away over the years, not enough scholarships.
So hold on one second. I want to find this.
That's advantage Nebraska there.
So right now they're can offer a maximum of 12 full ride scholarships. I believe, if I remember correctly, that number can rise to 16 or 18.
Hello.
At the start of 2025.
Man.
So it changes dramatically. Number one. That also allows Nebraska, a lot of times in years past, it's been like a defensive specialist that's kind of been as a walk-on, and then it's the recruit. And the only reason I know this is because one of my classmates at Pius got recruited, and it was like they would recruit and approach with the content or the thought of, hey, if you're still here after year 2, then we look at scholarship opportunities, right? And pieces, you can piece things together, and NIL opportunities and things like that.
How many times he's probably had 2 recruits at the same position that were ranked, super high, but it was like, well, we're going to have to go with her just because it fits into the system a little bit. But I'd like to.
Even spots, like if let's say I'm a sophomore and I've barely found the floor.
Yeah.
Well, there's a 5-star number 3 overall recruit coming in. John Cook and his staff have to make these decisions of, okay, do we want to lean on somebody that's been in part of our program for 2 years, but hasn't necessarily panned out or developed for whatever reason? Or do we want to go with a fresh start? And we've, there's those talent conversations that you certainly have to have when you're a place like Nebraska volleyball, similar to Alabama football, just I think probably a little more difficult because the numbers are smaller. So there you have it.
Interesting.
Raffy special teams conversation. Let's dive into it.
A lot of punter talk going on
a lot
the text line today.
A lot of concern about the punter.
Well, we aren't going to need a punter this year because Dylan Raiola is going to be leading us to touchdowns on every drive. There, I said it. Now, actually, I'm looking at the punter situation. Man, it's hard. Man, I don't want to sound any alarms because I want to see what happens in a game situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things that maybe it was just an off practice that people saw. But then also, too, there's other punters down there. There's one name that comes to mind that if maybe if Buschini does not, fulfill what he's supposed to. There's a kid down there that's got a familiar last name for Nebraska fans.
Yeah, obviously Raff's talking Camden Cook, the son of Sam Cook, who obviously longtime punter for the Baltimore Ravens. Entire 16-year career was with the Baltimore Ravens. But Camden Cook, really, really talented punter. Obviously good line of genetics there. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. We forgot that Brian Buschini was actually really, really good 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And just kind of had.
So I don't want to start
year.
sounding the alarms yet. And I think there, like I said, Camden Cook is down there. I'm not sure who else is down there. I know those two, but I guess that when you're at a school and you're able to talk about two punters, usually if you can name one punter, that's pretty good. So being that we can name two, they have some options down there. I mean,
there were times last year, averaged just over 40 yards per punt. Did Brian Buschini placed 35% of his punts inside the 20-yard line. Only allowed 19 of those 57 punts to be returned. So I mean, there's that. He had 7 punts over 50 yards last season. Maybe it just always wasn't glamorous for Brian Buschini. In his sophomore year in 2022, averaged 44 yards per punt on 68 attempts. So you had a situation to where.
How many punts did he have last year? Attempts did he have?
57. So
he went 68 and 57. So
yeah.
So
had 11 fewer.
A punter can look much better when your offense is producing more points. So I think that'll be a huge thing for Buschini also too, is maybe you cut down maybe another 11 to 15 punts this year.
You would hope so.
Get him down to where he's
also don't have him punt at your own 12-yard line. Like Nebraska, I think a piece of this in the special teams game it comes into like kick return and punt return. You can talk about like the evolution, I suppose, of football here, where it's like, all right, if you have a positive return game, well, then maybe they get you out of your, inside of your own 20 on your own right. And what I mean, then you pair that with a complementary offense and allow them to move the ball just a little bit down the field. And Brian Buschini's not punting it out of his own 10-yard line. And so then those situations to where maybe he's trying to give it a little bit of extra oomph behind it, or Nebraska's defense has a short field. Well, a lot of that is going off of Nebraska's offense's inability last year to move the football, but then also the return game was not necessarily electrifying at times last year.
Yeah, you don't want to see 6-7 punts a game, and you look at those averages. That's kind of what it's been over the last 2 years. You cut that down to like 4 punts a game, and then it'll make statistically it'll look better, and then not getting pinned back, and getting inside the 20 percentages. Hopefully it'll come up this year, because hopefully Nebraska will be good at getting the ball down the field. So there's a lot of things that can make punters look good, and a lot of things that can make punters look bad.
Now at the kicking game, it's a little more interesting.
Yeah,
a little more. I wouldn't even say concerning, because the coaches weren't concerned, so we don't really have a right to be concerned about it. Regarding Tristan Alvano, a little banged up. We didn't see him on Saturday. Didn't expect to. Just a little banged up on just a normal wear and tear injury per Ed Foley, Nebraska's special teams coordinator. They have a couple of different options there at kicker, but it feels like that's Tristan Alvano's spot, and they're not really gonna.
But we got a good transfer guy in, didn't we? Oh gosh, what's his name?
So at the place kicker position, at the PK position, Nebraska obviously has the Omaha West Side guy, Tristan Alvano. Nico Ottamanelli from Northern Valley. He's a freshman out of Harrington Park, New Jersey. And then John Hull, the Iowa Western Community College transfer.
John Hull, that's what I was thinking
just
of.
A little over an hour away, hour and 8 minutes if you're driving down I-80, Iowa Western Community College.
So you've got some depth there. So
those are the 3 guys.
So I don't want to sound any alarms yet. I don't think it's that time yet to sound any alarms. I think let the season begin first and let it transpire, because I guess I'm not overly worried about it, just because they've got some depth, which for this entire Nebraska football team, I guess I'm not as worried as what I used to be, because I actually see depth, in the offensive line, at the receiving position, at the quarterback position. So
yeah, maybe. I mean, you look at this is what's tough. A very, very similar start to Tristan Alvano's career as Drew Brown's was for Nebraska. Nebraska's Drew Brown finished his senior career by earning all Big Ten recognition his sophomore, junior, and senior year. Tristan Alvano was 9 of 15 on field goals last year, but made every single one of his 27 point after attempts. Drew Brown, just for context, 14 of 21 on field goals, but was perfect 59 for 59 on point after tries. So like there's similarities, certainly. Yep. Is Tristan Alvano going to be all Big Ten the next 3 seasons? Who knows? But I mean, don't forget, Nebraska's kicking issues have stemmed a lot longer than just Tristan Alvano. I mean, think back to the collapse of Connor Culp, right?
Yeah.
Like Connor Culp had a great year, his first year here on campus after transferring in from LSU. And I would say it was a little bit of a collapse.
Yeah. Well, too, I think Nebraska fans got spoiled for about 20 years.
Absolutely.
Also. I mean, I don't know how it was happening, but man, you were rolling in, great kickers and great punters. It felt like every single year.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. It feels like the staff is pretty confident in Tristan Alvano. I think it does give an opportunity for the coaches to see maybe specifically guys like Nico Ottamanelli and John Hull, because they and DeVoley and Matt Rule talked about this. They know what Tristan Alvano brings them. They know what Tristan Alvano brings to this team and what he can do. And so they're going to be able to get maybe a little bit more of a unique look at those other 2 guys, right. Nico Ottamanelli and John Hull, the Iowa Western Community College transfer.
Don't sound the alarms. We're going to be okay. And I just love when you read off the extra point attempts, and one attempted like 29 and the other attempted 58.
What a dramatic difference, right? One attempted 27 in Tristan Alvano last year. Drew Brown, 59 of 59 back. That was in 2013, I believe.
Yeah, so that right there is eliminating like 30 punts probably. Between 28 to 30. Man, that's crazy. But
so hold on. Nebraska 2013 offense. I'd be curious here if I can find it. The music's probably going to stop here shortly. But 2013, because that would have been guys like Alonzo Moore, Taylor Martinez, Marcus Newby, Muhammad Cisse, Corey Cooper, Malik Collins, DJ Singleton, Jason Oncraw. Jamal Turner was a junior. Sethan Carter was a freshman. You had Michael Rose Ivy as a redshirt freshman in the linebacker room. Stanley Jean-Baptiste, Ciante Evans. Man, how about those names in the defensive back room?
Yeah.
Ciante Evans, Stanley Jean-Baptiste, even Boaz Joseph, DJ Singleton. My goodness, Corey Cooper was really good.
The memories.
Dang, Raff. I enjoy just going through some old rosters every now and then, though. I really do. I mean, there were Sam Hahn. Kenny Bell was a junior.
Kenny Bell.
Yep. Sam Cotton was a redshirt freshman. Brandon Riley was a redshirt freshman.
You know, Kenny Bell's dad played for the Broncos.
Did he?
Yep. Ken Bell. War number 35.
Vincent Valentine was a redshirt freshman on 2013's team.
Vince.
All right, now we can go to break.
All right.
Now we have permission to send it.
All right, we're throwing a break. It's The Drive, 93.7, The Ticket.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934. 8934 HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11. Located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Are you ready to join a family-owned local company that values innovation, integrity, and excellence? Look no further than Lincoln Industries. They're hiring for first and third shift production roles, as well as multiple engineering and sales positions. Whether you're an engineer ready to design groundbreaking solutions or a sales professional eager to connect with clients, they've got a place for you. Come join their family. Visit www.lincolnindustries.com for more information.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Play ball! Looking for the ultimate change-up from the typical family night? How about a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers? Then unleash the fun at Haymarket Park with an action-packed, thrilling season of Salt Dogs baseball. Choose from 50 home games now through August with daily and weekly specials your whole pack can enjoy, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the magic and the excitement. Strike 3, you're out! Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today. Unleash the fun.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Serve Nebraska is inviting you to help thank volunteers for their service to our communities. The Step Forward Awards are Nebraska's highest awards for volunteer service, and you can show your appreciation for their hard work by attending the awards luncheon coming up on October 4th in Omaha. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. Made possible by sponsors like Omaha Public Power District. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, wrapping up another phenomenal show. I love using the word.
It was
phenomenal.
It was quick.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
AD is back manana.
Tomorrow, yep. He's talking down in Alabama today, down in the Gulf Shores.
He posted something on social media. Really, really cool view.
Oh, shocker.
So, yeah. Must be nice to be AD.
AD. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be AD yesterday. He was in the airport all day long.
Was he really?
He was supposed to leave at 11:45 yesterday, and he was still in Omaha, I think, at like 2, and then he still was at the airport at like 11 last night. So yeah, he had a long day.
That's similar to my buddies. So one of my buddies, he has a place up in Canada, just north of Toronto. And he flew up there last week. I had to take him to the airport on Friday, and he mentioned, or he sent us a text on yesterday, and it was basically that he didn't get into Canada until about 5 a.m. because planes were delayed in Chicago. He was supposed to be in Canada at like 10 p.m. Planes were delayed in Chicago, and he didn't get to Canada until like the next morning, like 5:30 in the morning.
Man,
so not a fun time to fly right now.
Yeah, no lie. And prices are crazy too right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Stock market, good day for it. highly recommend to invest. Ridiculous. House prices are stupid.
Yep.
Let's just talk about it.
Let's just talk sports and be happy. I don't even want to think about it. I was just I was like trying to find plane flights. It's just like insane.
Why do you need flights?
I don't know. I have a girlfriend that lives in Alabama.
Ooh. Let's do RGT.
She's cute.
That's great. I'm glad. Well, I'd hope so.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge.
Yes.
Feel free to go there between 12 and 5 p.m. any day to get 15% off. Just let them know you listen to The Drive and 93.7 The Ticket. All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take, sponsored by Cigars Lounge. So, goes out to the 2024 Discover Dressage FEI North American Youth Dressage Championships bronze medalist, Claire Tucker. So Claire is from Lincoln, Nebraska. She went up to Traverse, Michigan, participated, got the bronze medal. This is like the Olympics for youth championships.
Okay.
For dressage. I'm not really up to date on my dressage, but it's horses that
it's equestrian stuff.
Yeah, equestrian. They prance around the arena and they do their thing. So Claire got the bronze medal aboard her horse Finn. She scored a personal best 70.029% in her bronze medal ride. So I just wanted to give Raff's Good Take out to Claire. Congratulations.
Yeah, big
Keep
time.
on riding, doing your thing, and you are Raff's Good Take.
There it is. So once again,
Got it.
Cigars Lounge, 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
8th and Q.
You can go there between 12 and 5. You get 15% off your entire tab for your entire group. So you can take 20 people there. And if you do, then you're hanging out there for a while.
And we're having stogies with the roadies there today. So Chris Raff will be at Cigars from 12. I'm saying 3:30 tentatively. You never know. You know, it's what I do. But so come on down to Cigars today. Join me. The one, the only. God, I watch a little too much WWE sometimes. Kind of turning. And Michael,
get us out of here.
Did you see?
We got 12 seconds.
Michael Buffer?
Yes.
He's worth like $300 million. All right. Have a great day. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere. But what about
Atomic Diesel?
That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity. Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from a program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Last year, Linked Literacy's first annual Word Stock event welcomed 600 people to this community-wide book swap at Antelope Park. It was made possible by the generosity of our donors. Donations are needed for this year's event on August 24th to provide food trucks, table rentals, book bags, and more. This allows us to offer free books to the public for both kids and adults while enjoying all the fun and festivities to promote community connections. Give today by going to linktoliteracy.org. You'll be making an impact through the power of literacy.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Hurry up, Terrell. Let's do this.